grand finale. And it was in no particular order, but it is this gentleman's birthday today and his 10-year anniversary at Chelsea. Welcome back to James Lake Show. It's actually the night after my big awards party, and it's 10 p.m. right now, or maybe later. No, it's actually 10 p.m. on the dot, Saturday the 30th. I'm turning in for the day. It's been a busy day. Those who have been watching the channel know that not only have I had my awards ceremony for my 50 staff that we have from Europe to UK. We have a big distribution center in the UK and an emerging, getting bigger and bigger setup over there in Europe. So we had the Europeans coming over. So God bless them. It was an amazing night. It's been busy looking after those guys. And then I go back to Holland tomorrow. I'm on an early flight heading back to Europe. So I'll be working for the week out in Europe. Yeah, spending a lot of time on that. Those who've been watching the channel know that I actually thought this video could be me attaching the awards that I did yesterday, because I've got all the speeches, which were pretty fun as well. And God bless Jack, the first person to ever pick up a phone at my company. He did a speech for me, which I wasn't expecting, so I'll attach that as well. But yeah, I thought I would review, because this has been the craziest last 3 years of my life. Because and also, I've promised to make you guys a video every single day, so that's not going to stop. And shout out to everyone who's been subscribing for the business content. Here I am, someone who is not a scholar in the sense where I've gone to school, or in fact, I failed school. But I really do believe that I'm like a business master at this point, especially for my age. Like, I started in business 14 years ago, and that was when I formed this business. I had a failed business before that. I sold handbags, golf clubs, boots at the car boot before that. I then was selling chewing gum, sweets and everything at school before that, and jewelry, even, believe it or not. Yeah, I was selling jewelry on eBay at 12 years old, and purses. But yeah, I've been at it, and I'm 35 now. It hasn't stopped, and I truly believe I've got a knack for this stuff. But yeah, anyway, it was a great night. I have obviously 50 staff, and we had this big award ceremony. It was a lot of joy. In the UK at around Christmas time, everyone has their end of year works party. And I think this one was such a monumental one for me, because I spent, yeah, like I say, 3 years losing money in Europe. And what happened is we started Europe when UK was making crazy money, right? And because UK, relative, not like crazy, I'm not like bragging in the face, it's making a lot of money. And I thought, well, we can afford to chuck 20, 30 grand a month, 40 grand a month into trying to pump a business up, because we're making a lot of money here. Anyway, that money dried up, and suddenly I was left with the burden and not enough money coming in. And it was like, wow, this started to get crazy. And I went through some of the most stressful stuff of my life. Now, it actually makes sense that all that stuff would happen. Like, why is God just going to make life easy for you? Like, yo, you want to get that business? You want to be across Europe and UK? Yeah, I'm not just going to make it easy where you can have a load of profit. Like, no, I'm going to take away the profit. See how much you want it, sunshine. Sunshine, that's such a boomer thing to say. But no, but that's what it's like, you know? It's like you are not going to get the things that are hard to get without going through the hell for it. Well, hell, that's not the right word, but you know, the pits for it. So yeah, anyway, 3 years. It was up till 31st of August 2024, 993,000 I'd burned up in there. And invested, not burned. But in May, I was really worried for the future of both businesses, because the UK just lost 100 grand the month before. And, but I worked, I didn't quit. It was the first time stress had ever been physical, where like I was in Dubai trying to have the one time I could have a break, have a holiday. And I felt like couldn't even fill my lungs, just because I'm like, I got 50 staff to pay. My wage bill is like 120 grand a month, whatever it is, 100 grand a month. The reason I say whatever is I actually don't know specifically. It's around that number. Like, I know some people, they run businesses where they know to the penny. I know to the penny, like I'm looking over all their stuff, but I'm, like I said, I'm a bit woo-woo. And plus, my wage bill goes up and down a lot, because there's a lot of variables. Overtime, you got commission, obviously, a big part, bonuses, that kind of thing. But anyway, stressful time. 3 years, 993,000 euros in a hole. It was a bittersweet, because I thought, that's crazy money. That could like serve me. I could have that in savings. I could have it for my future family, whatever. But now it turned around. Not turned around, it's just that we didn't quit. We invested. It's kind of like, right when you think it's not going to work, you got to keep fighting, and then God's going to give it you, and it works. So, yeah. We finally made £1,900 profit paying back. This month, we're probably going to make a little bit even more. And David, my finance director, he says this, and I agree with him, even though I already feel like we're here. But he says 3 months profit, and you got a business. And yeah, this will be our 3rd month profit. So all praise to God. Amazing. Sorry, no, this won't be this is our 2nd month profit. We just talked, our 2nd month profit is in November. This will be our 3rd month as in December. So I'm already viewing it like we're on December. Is it December tomorrow, or is it 31-day month in November? Comment down below. I don't know, guys. Oh yeah, and comment down below any questions you have for me, and I will answer them. And join my Discord, because there's loads of business stuff that gets put in there, and there's some people in there who are smashing it. Some super hungry people. I think that the commodity for success when it comes to business is a binary, and that's just hunger and perseverance. If you have those 2 things, you're going to be successful. Yeah, very interesting. Business is just full of people who tell you what can't, well, people who don't start businesses, is just full of people telling you what can't be done. And the people who do it, they didn't listen, and they just get up and they do it. And that's the best advice I can give to you. And that's what we have in our Discord server. We have a load of people who are accountable. Guys, not to digress too much, but accountability is the ultimate for business. Like, no one else's fault. It's all your fault. Even if something catastrophic happened today and the market's all shut down, it's your fault. You didn't prepare for this. So have you figured a way to run your business and make money if the electrics die out? Have you got a nest egg? There's no excuses in life, guys. Yeah. So yeah, a crazy year. And anyway, just as Europe starts making money, UK is now performing at records for this period of the year. So like, amazing. We're making a load of money in the UK. Not a load of money. We're making money in the UK. We're making money in Europe. And I really think now we've got the business as something special. You'll see in the videos that I'm about to show what a special community we have. And also like just how many people there are. I was sat yesterday speaking to everyone. And I was thinking, mad. And we had like 5 or 6 people who didn't turn up last night just because some people were away. They had different commitments that they couldn't change. But it was like, I was taken back. Like, we had some people who have flown over, like 8 people have flown over from Europe. We got a whole room full of people from the UK. And I was speaking to them all, and everyone's taking the business so seriously. And we've created a machine, literally a machine that's doing $20 million a year, which I think in the next 12 months, we're going to see go from 20 million to 30 million quite comfortably. Obviously, keep following the channel because you're going to see that. And if you've been following the channel, you know I started this from my mum and dad's garage on eBay. Just eBay alone, by the way. And I'll do complete episodes on how and what happened. And that still works now because I literally have stuff that I've been buying and I've been selling on eBay as of late. I just give them to someone in my business and say, yo, can you sell this to me? But what I was amazing at is I was making the best descriptions. I realized that eBay and everything was about when people are on your listing, that's your opportunity to make them buy. People don't take their listings and everything seriously enough. And if I was in it, I'm like rereading that stuff over and over and over. Be meticulous, obsessive, and business is always going to go good. Well, guys, it is now getting to the time where I need to sleep. I actually need to pack my bags and get ready to fly. If you're watching the channel next week, you're going to see me vlogging from the European business. It's going to be a bit of fun tomorrow as well because I'm flying out with Alexi and Luke. I'm actually flying out with 2 British guys from the British business over to the Dutch one. And I've actually been away a lot with those guys. They're brothers of mine. Worked for a long time with Alexi, like 5 years now. And Luke for like 2.5 years. But again, shoulder to shoulder where you know you can rely on them and it's good. It'll be just chill. Nice flight to Amsterdam. Get a train to my place where I live over there when I'm there. I obviously live about 10 days of the month over there in Almelo. And yeah, it's going to be good, guys. I look forward to catching up with you guys. And any questions about my European business, fire them down below. And I hope you enjoy the speeches. I'm going to put them in now. And these were taken last night. And yeah, I think they were really good. I didn't actually prepare speeches because the day got ahead of me and I've been entertaining these guys in the Netherlands. And I kept saying, I'm going to do speeches end of the week and I'll prepare. And then it got to like 2 p.m. on the Friday. And I thought, I'll just do it free cuff. But I think it turned out well. But Jack did his with writing for me. And I actually think it turned out better. Preparing a speech is better, but yeah, so his is at the end. You'll have to wait to see his. But Jack, that guy who does the speech at the end, that brother is the person who first ever picked up a phone. He is the original salesman extraordinaire. Like I said in that speech, everyone works hard in my business because they see the fruits of the other person. They see what they're getting. They don't want to be overtaken. He did that on his own. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people aren't built like that. Like, he really is built different. Badass. I think we all are built different in that business, and that's why things are going so well. Like, look at Owen. He stares the devil in the eye, continues to work, just down in the mine, down in the mine, down in the mine, didn't break, and now we're making money in Europe. Even me, like, credit to me with this. I put $1 million into it, and I didn't break, and now, like, we're getting it back, and it's going to be worth probably 2 or 3 times that investment already. So there you go. Wasn't so stupid now. And obviously I'm partners with Owen on it, and Mega. And yeah, you got Ricky. So Jack, who started this whole thing, head of new business. Ricky, who is my sales director. I don't have to worry about nothing in the UK. So this is what you need. You need a network of people who I don't even have to, like I said, if I got hit with a bat to the head today, God forbid that ever happens, then my business still gets run the way that I was running it, with the same values. Maybe a couple things I'm like, really? I don't agree with that. But listen, you can't be a control freak in business. And they might be right and I might be wrong. So, hey, it is what it is, guys. But anyway, subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up the video. Follow me on Instagram, James Lake Show. I hope you enjoyed this one and enjoy the speeches. Comment down below what you think and let me know who won the best award, because they all got some funny different ones. And what do you think of Charlie's response when he says that? Do you reckon it was funny? I think it was hilarious, his response to my to when I gave him the award. Anyway, guys, I love you all. Over and out. And may the good stuff continue. May we not go to war. And now the next award I'm giving is, actually I want to give this individual award, but there wasn't one of the categories in which we're measuring. So instead what I've done is, this is the first person, the founder of JLC, the first person to ever pick up a phone. And this is the the original. In 2013, think about this, guys, right? Think about this. Before anyone even picked up a phone, Jack, 2013, we were in Amazon business. There was no one here doing anything towards corporate, and Jack was just on his own with a phone. And imagine all the no's you get. Imagine how hard it is to get you guys to make calls, right? It's impossible. This is hard work. He's doing it before anyone else is doing it. You guys work hard because you see the person next to you working hard. He had no one next to him. He did it on his own. Okay, and this one's a very special award because I speak to this person most days when I'm in the UK, and very, very friendly, very caring person, and yeah, I want to say they're the most JLC member of JLC, so this goes to Kelly. And back to what I was saying a second ago, you know, getting people to make calls is really hard. Everyone tells me that calls aren't the best way to make money, but the sales extraordinaire will tell you different. Because you need to speak to someone. I get it, it's hard to make calls. But this has never stopped Queen of the Callers, Olivia Beck. And you know what I always find hard, and Owen says it to me as well, he says, trying to get people to really be behind company culture, and you want to do it, it's hard, you know, you want to make sure. So when we get the people who come and they like take to like a duck to water, it's a beautiful thing. You know, like you take on JLC, you're positive, you work hard, and this award goes to the best newcomer, which is Sarah Hallis. every single year we have this competition. And this is the person who did the most GP in the year of 2024, which is obviously September the 1st, 2023, through to August the 31st, 2024. Does anyone know who it could be?
Ricky.
Ricky Diller.
And this goes to another very special individual at JLC, someone who's really put their heart and soul into trying to push the company forward. And like I told you, it's been hell trying to get this business in Europe off the ground. And like Owen's gone to hell to make this happen. Like the guys he works with have gone to hell. Everyone's gone to hell. And this person here didn't get broken when other people around was getting broken. Didn't get weak, didn't get soft, and is standing strong now and running the pack over in Europe. And this goes to sales superstar Laura Pesce. And actually, this guy has impressed me a lot because I think I've seen him go from no disrespect, like a young guy to now someone who I think is taking work very seriously, impressing me. Where I'm like, this guy is going to do far in JLC, I think. And this is, and also Luke can't sing the guy's praises enough. Ops rising superstar Charlie Oates. There you go. There we got a speech.
Right, you want a speech?
Yeah.
Right, a lot of people said, what would happen if I didn't win?
I guess you'll never know.
I guess we'll never know.
And obviously, as we were just talking, I don't know if you guys fully know,
I think it's 7.
but Europe, I kind of back David off because I don't want to know the bad news, and especially like just trying to run on positivity the whole time. You have to back off bad news. So David's coming, oh, do you know how much we lost? No, I don't want to hear. Anyway, I found out in August the 31st how much we spent over in Europe. We spent €1 million in Europe. Well, 993,000 to the 1st of August we spent. And Owen never once broke, continued to pull, lived out there, and finally we made £1,900 and we paid the money back. And we paid the money back this year. Breaking ground in Europe. And here's to someone who, obviously, we have a 10-year award going out today, but here's to someone who's been the loyalist person we could ever hope for. The only person that I trust to deal with the cash in the bank account, and that is Mandy here. And then to obviously Barry, whose birthday is today, who's also finished. Actually, before I get into this, Ken and Barry have both completed their 10-year tenure at JLC and are both deserving of a watch over the watch. So big shout out to Ken and Barry. And I messaged Ken. I tried to get 2 watches, it wasn't possible. And I said, I hope you don't mind, I'll give yours after the event. And Ken said, no problem, he's just happy to help and be. And do you know what the most important part about this is? And I swear to God, I wouldn't be stood here if it wasn't for Ken. Because if it wasn't for Ken, this business would have been done in 2013. So big shout out. And then, and the grand finale, and it was in no particular order, but it is this gentleman's birthday today. and his 10-year anniversary at Chelsea. And I always said I'd get him a Rolex when he turns his 10-year anniversary. For our ups and downs, my brother Barry. Right, guys. I hope you all enjoy the evening, and I never forget our very own Beaksy. Perfect. Well, very nice.
There's actually one more.
Okay.
There's actually one more. So this is the grand finale, everyone. First off, actually, I'd like to say, you all look absolutely fantastic. Every one of you is actually a pleasure to see you all dressed up.
You get my.
But ladies and gentlemen, and Ricky, good evening. I hope everyone is enjoying the wine. I hope you're not having too much. You're going to fall asleep by the end of this speech, but I hope you've had enough to make this speech actually good. Tonight I have the honour of presenting an award to a man who hasn't just steered the ship with confidence, but has somehow convinced we're sailing on a luxury yacht instead of a paddle boat. Yes, it's none other than James Lake. The Outstanding Leadership and Remarkable Vision Award is long overdue. James has been guiding us to greatness since day one, proving that vision is often a mix of genius, determination, and let's admit it, a healthy dose of question everything they're lying to us. I'll get to that. Under James' guidance, we've overcome challenges, embraced opportunities, and achieved milestones we once thought were impossible. Who could forget the infamous nitrile glove debacle? Hundreds of thousands of dollars tied up, back orders stacking high, and there we were, smiling on LinkedIn, clutching newspapers, announcing to the world, we had stopped.
We're safe, we're stopped.
Fun times. But it's not just about the big wins. James' leadership is exceptional because he makes each one of us feel essential to the team. Whether it's his open door policy, which occasionally includes an unusual smell of aroma, or his knack for stockpiling enough supplies to survive the apocalypse. James always puts his teams first. Even if the world ends tomorrow, he has our backs. And enough spaghetti to last us a year. So let's raise a glass to James. For his leadership, for his vision, and for managing to put up with us every day. Thank you, James, for making the impossible look easy. For making the impossible look easy.
Thanks, guys.